Hello YouTube, I'm Smiiley Smiiles, and in this episode I'll show you how I create my thumbnails. Enjoy! So the first step in making a thumbnail is to do research. So let's type how to make a thumbnail. So basically when you type in how to make a thumbnail, you will see how other more popular YouTubers make their own thumbnail, and with that you'll gain an idea of like how a thumbnail should look like in your particular topic that you wish to make a video on. Thumbnails are like very important, and some people even said that you have to make the thumbnails first before you even make your videos and stuff. So I think the second thumbnail looks very easy and simple, and that will be the reference thumbnail that we will be following in this episode. So yeah. So the second step to make a thumbnail is that you need a picture editing software, and I recommend pixlr.com/editor. Basically it's a Pixlr editor. It's a robust browser photo editor for all your editing needs. So it's awesome because it's totally free. So yep, make sure you click on it. So what you'll come is to a page very similar to this. So what I'll suggest is to create a new image. The resolution for the thumbnails in YouTube is 1280 by 720 pixels. So yep, press alright. So now that we've created our blank canvas, let us start inputting images into our thumbnail so that we can create it. So click on File, click on Open Image. So in this case, I'll be selecting this smiley image, but you can choose any other image that you want. I would recommend you to choose an image that is like a background of the game that you're playing. So yeah. So when you click on the image will appear here, and you'll notice that the image is on a different window as compared to your blank canvas. So click on the image and press Ctrl A. That would select the image. Press Ctrl C. That would copy the image. And now go back to your blank canvas and click Ctrl V. And now you have your picture on your blank canvas. So adjust the picture to a location that you want. In my case, I like the smiley to be right in the middle. Okay. So now we can remove the window where our image came from. So just click on this cross here and it will close the window. So now let's press the Type 2 icon on the bottom left. So let's say how to make a thumbnail. So basically write the title of your video in large fonts. In this case, I'll choose a white color for the fonts, mainly because I think the white color would look very nice on the yellow color background. So I chose a size of 120. You can choose whatever size you want, but I do suggest you to make it as big as possible. I'm going to bold the lettering as well, so just press OK. So now if you click on this move tool on the upper left corner, you'll be able to move the text around. So you can see that some of the fonts have been cut off as well, so you can go back to the Type tool and click on the fonts, and now you add a spacing to the side of it, so hopefully the fonts will not get cut off. So it's starting to look good already. So how to make a thumbnail. So the fonts currently and the style of the fonts currently it looks very boring. So to make it more pop out and makes it like more engaging and stuff, let us click on Layers. And then there is an option that's called Layer Styles, and you just click on it. Basically this will allow you to add shadows and an outline to your text, and that would make your text a bit more obvious, a bit more stunning, a bit more bold. So that is what you want to do. There are various options you can do, like how far you want the shadow to be. but I would stick with the original settings as well. So basically this fonts, maybe I want to include an exclamation mark after the thumbnail, so I can just add that. And yeah, so we added our fonts into our thumbnail. So in order to find this custom fonts, and you might not have such a cool looking font, so we just click another window and we type the fonts, so DA fonts, and you come to a website. It's called Archive of Freely Downloadable Fonts. So you can come to this website to find whatever fonts that you want and install it. Generally, I think almost 50 to 75% of the fonts over here are free, so make sure you check out this website out, dafont.com. So now that we add our fonts, let's add the image into our thumbnail. So once again, we click on fonts, we can click on file, and we click on open images, and let's add this YouTube play button into the thumbnail. Once again, press Ctrl to select everything, press Ctrl C to copy it, and then go back to your canvas and press Ctrl V. So what you can see here is that the image that we input is too large, so let's click on edit, and there's a option that's called free transform. So click on free transform, and over here you will be able to see the boxes in which you can adjust the size of this YouTube play button. So we're gonna adjust the size so that it fits our thumbnails perfectly. Over here, and we are happy with it, we just click on the thing and it'll say, do you want to apply the changes? We say yes. So once again, we can close our picture that we have. Do you want to save the image? No, we don't want to. So now we want to add another image. We click on file, we click on open, and we'll click on this arm over here. Once again, the simple command is Ctrl A, Ctrl C, and Ctrl V, and once again the image is too large. So let's go to edit, free transform, and let's shrink it down smaller, shrink it down smaller, shrink it down smaller. Basically you can adjust the size of the image you want. So I think this would be good. So once you're done, if you go to the corner of this blue box, you'll notice that the cursor icon changes to something that is like pointing diagonally to something that it's like a circular kind of icon. So click on it and then you can rotate the image as well. So it's very easy, and you can put it onto the side. So this would sort of like symbolizes somebody clicking on your YouTube icon. So once again, click on the gray button and it will ask you whether do you want to apply the changes, and you say yes. So with this, we have actually made our icon and it looks pretty awesome. So how do you actually find pictures in which that they do not have a white background behind it? So let's open another Google window, and this time you'll type like YouTube play button, and we'll type this special word, and it's called transparent. So if you type the word transparent, basically it will bring you images which are transparent in nature. So if you click on the first image, you will notice that there is some kind of a checkered board pattern behind it, and as such you know that it is transparent. So make sure you use this special word called transparent in order to find images that are transparent. So let's go to our cursor, hand, icon, and we type transparent as well. So basically over here you can see that there are many icons in which I can get my image from. So try to use images in which that they are free or that they belong to the game developers that you are currently streaming. So yeah, that should be a good idea. So now that we created a thumbnail, let's save our thumbnail to our computer. Because this is a browser-based photo editor, so you have to save it to your computer. Click on File, click on Save, and put a title for your thumbnail. The first file that I'll save is called the pxt file. Basically, it's the native file format of this picture editor. Basically, if you save it as this format, you will be able to edit the picture later on. So that's good. So the next one you want to save is the file image. So we press File, Save, and we're going to choose JPEG here, and we're going to increase the quality to 100%. So this is the image in which you are going to use in your YouTube video. So let us check our computer and let's see whether our image is there. So that is our image. So it's a pretty nice image, but let me add one more thing into the thumbnail. So now that we have finished our main design of our thumbnail, I would like to add one more thing into our thumbnail, and it's called the template. A template is simply just a artwork in which you add on to your thumbnail so that people can recognize that the thumbnail is yours. So let's click on File, New Images, and we're going to choose the same resolution as we did for our thumbnail. So it's 1280 pixels by 720 pixels in height. Instead of clicking OK, we are going to click on Transparent. In this case, Transparent would basically make it such that you will create an image that is transparent. So now that we have our transparent canvas here, let us make our template. So click on this drawing tool here and then choose a color which you want. In my case, I choose a yellow color because my YouTube is on Smiiley Smiiles, so it's a smiley emoticon. So that's why it's yellow in color. So let's make a borders here. So we created one border by dragging that rectangular piece over there. Let's create another layer. Let's draw another rectangular piece over here. Let's move it out slightly. Okay. Let's move this more to the left. Okay, let's create another layer. Let's create another rectangular piece. So basically what you can see here is that I'm actually creating a frame for my thumbnail. Creating a frame and a template for your thumbnail is important, mainly because you want your YouTube thumbnails to look similar to one another. So let me try to add my logo in. Once again, press Ctrl C and Ctrl V, and you paste your logo onto your template. So the best place to put your logo is at the bottom left or the top left, I believe, because at the bottom right and the top right, it's actually blocked by something. So that is what I'll do. So once again, I'll try to save this thumbnail. File, Save, and instead of the normal JPEG, I would save it as PNG. PNG is a good file format, especially when you want to save transparent images. If you save the image as a JPEG, you will not be able to have this transparency effect. So transparency. Oops, I think I spelled it wrongly, but transparency. Oh man. Hey, just trans. Press OK and let's save it into a YouTube channel. Okay. So now that we created our transparency, let us use it. So open image and let us find our transparency. So it's untitled transparency here. So you'll get it, press Ctrl A, Ctrl C, and you go back to our thumbnails and we press Ctrl V. So what you can see here is that I automatically got the template onto my thumbnail, and with this template you add more consistency in your thumbnail and you'll look much more pleasant when other people visit your YouTube channel. So yeah, I hope this is helpful once again, and yeah, I'm Smiiley and Smiiles. Bye.